but break the world record of consecutive pawn moves in the opening. 17. And you must go on to win the game. Ha! I didn't even know such a world record existed. I mean 17 is actually a lot, but I believe we should be able to do this. Let's go. We get a 157 from Indonesia. C4. Okay, for real, I really didn't know what kind of world record it is, so I decided to ask a professional, and this is the answer that I received. It seems like the number was only counted on one side and the other side's moves don't matter. E6. So I guess the point is I only have to move pawns for 18 moves in a row. Sounds simple enough. E4. G6. Of course we will only push pawns one square and refrain from pushing two squares unless it is an emergency. I did some testing before the game and 17 is really a lot. Need to reserve as many pawn moves as possible. E5. And just like that my e-pawn is stuck. H6. Random pawn pushes, let's go. D4. A6. C5. Very aggressive. C6. Pawns on the light squares are very important. My king is also on a light square, so these pawns shall keep my king away from the chess. D5. Aha. That blunders a pawn, and I'll take with the c4. Of course we can't open the e-file. C6. Another free pawn. Ha! 2 free pawns in a row. This game is going very well, very smoothly, but of course we still need to be careful not to let my opponent capture anything. If a random capture happens, it can lead to severe damage, as I cannot move any pieces to defend myself. No. No. Why? Okay, you know what? It is actually fine. At the end of the day, that is a dark square bishop. At most it is only capturing my pieces and cannot give checks. B6 random move.
Oh,
right.
what's up?
I mean, this sounds
Fire
strange,
away
but
if you're having
please
any
feel free
problems.
to take my pieces.
Whether I
as
can-
long as I am not forced to reply with pieces, then the video is completely safe. C5. That is 9 moves out of 18. We're halfway there. Bishop B5 check. Aha. That is a check, but this time I can capture with a pawn. Ha! Absolutely amazing. The light bishop is the most dangerous piece, but now it is dead. I mean, the queen is still there, but normally people don't move their queens before the other pieces. Never mind. Queen takes b5 is lethal. d4. Okay, at least now there is no check. Queen a4 is controlled by my rook.
Good. Let us commiserate with more lost souls.
b5. Okay, now take my rook. Do not take that pawn. There is absolutely no reason to take a pawn instead of a rook. Oh my god, and there are still 6 moves until we're finished. Aha. You may think that the challenge is failed here, but conveniently enough, it is actually a 2 chances Monday. Therefore the video gets a second chance. Bishop d7. You may say that the pawn moving chain is already interrupted regardless of the second chance. But no, 2 chances Monday is almighty and the chain survives. Queen takes c5. b3. Okay, do not take that pawn. Your a pawn is pinned to your rook by my rook. Yes. That knight is quite scary though. g5 distracting his focus to the other side. Knight takes d5. At this point I cannot be shocked anymore. E takes d5. 3 more moves. e6. 2 more. This guy is focusing too much on my king. Just don't go queen e7. I know you have been blundering a lot, but that one is obviously way too obvious. Rook d1. B takes a2. Queen e3. Aha. This is the 18th pawn move, breaking the world record. And of course the most fitting kind of pawn move for a new world record. Has to be a pawn promotion. Goo gaga, new world record set, and this guy is dead. I broke the world record with the magical 2 chances Monday. Mission accomplished.
Set myself a goal.
I'm going to draw 100 Yuri illustrations. Hi everyone, my name is Lemon Tea and I really like to draw. And mostly I draw Yuri. This isn't just a number challenge, this is me deciding to finally take drawing seriously. I've been drawing since I could hold a pencil. I started digital art 10 years ago, and yet I still kind of sucks. Lighting, composition, color, I've been half-assing all of it. As long as it felt good, that was enough. Recently, I've been drawing a lot of comics, manga, whatever you call it. I've even started drawing my own original comics, and honestly, I'm really grateful. People actually support me. But sometimes I wonder, do people like my art, or do they just like the stories I write? 10 years ago, my goal was simple.
I don't see why
I wanted to
the
draw
latter
one
would be a bad
insanely
thing.
cool illustration someday. A single image that could stand on its own. A massive scene packed with details. A canvas that feels endless. But drawing like that costs a lot of time, energy, and life. And after becoming a full-on working adult, I barely have time to draw at all. But now guys, it's 2026, and this marks my 10th year of digital drawing. And I started asking myself, is it really okay to keep going like this? Don't I want to push myself like just a little harder? Just once in my life, don't I want to give everything to something? So here's the plan. I'm going to draw 100 illustrations this year. Why Yuri? Because I like it. That's it, and it will keep me drawing more and more. And the kind of illustration I want to draw are like photos, moments casually captured as if by accident. That's why I want to put multiple characters in each piece, because I think it's the best way to practice that snapshot of life feeling. And I'm making this video to record down why I need to take drawing seriously. First, it's the age of AI. Some people might say, AI can generate image instantly now. Isn't it too late to become an artist? Didn't AI already steal all the jobs? No, guys, hear me out. That's exactly why we need to keep drawing. Take handmade accessory for example. There are massive produced products accessory everywhere. So why do people still seek out handmade ones? And why are handmade things often more expensive? Isn't it because people value the soul poured into every stitch and every line? If DIY will always have a market, doesn't that mean it has some commercial value that will never be changed? I think art is the same. Every stroke an artist puts down carries the weight of years of practice. The brush size, the pressure, the decision behind every single line. A painting is made of countless strokes. Just like how, if a god created humans, they would carefully consider every nerve and pore. Okay, maybe that was a bit dramatic, but you get my point. AI art has no heart, no soul, and I believe human art will always have a place. And I wish to record down my process of drawing in hope to convey the beauty out of this process. The second reason is to find my personal style. Continuing from AI, now anyone can type a few words and generate art in any style they want. So how does an artist maximize their value? Simple. People recognize your work instantly.
Let's take them down.
So now the focus shifts from, is this drawing good?
Manti,
To, who drew this? Even if someone feeds your style into an AI, people will still say, wait, doesn't this look like XX work?
The music has started.
That lingering presence is something a program cannot kill. And that's humanity's final
Try to keep
resistance.
up with me, you guys.
And I want to be that kind of artist. My biggest weakness, aside from trash fundamentals, is that I don't have a recognizable style. Part of it is because when I do fan art, I try to stay close to the original style. But through this 100 euro illustrations, I want to find my style, my own style.
And leave
I
it
want
in
to
my
find out
hands.
what I like to show on a canvas and what habits my hand naturally has, so that one day when people sees my work, they'll say, oh, isn't this drawn by Lemon Tea? Third, my YouTube uploads are way too slow. Okay, this isn't really related to drawing, this one is on me. So this channel updates at a very terrible pace. Best case, one video a month. Worst case, one every 6 months. And the videos aren't even that entertaining to start with, so why would anyone watch? So, thank you to everyone who comments every time I post a video. I really remember you, and I'm very thankful. But here's the thing. After work, most of the time goes into drawing illustrations for posting on social media. And with my own style, I'll have to draw tons of extra illustration just for editing the video. And I just cannot handle it. So for this 100 illustration challenge, I'm planning to record down my drawing process and make videos like this, like just audio of me speaking, talking, and yapping. And I think that should save a lot of time and hopefully let me upload more often. If it ends up being insane boring, I'll stop this mode, but for now that's the plan. And thank you for watching my stuff. The final point is to find my way back. Well, people like attention. That's just human. When you post on social media long enough, you start thinking about what gets views and what doesn't. And that's unavoidable because attention directly connects to income. Like the attention I got for my manga links to how much money I get for a fan box or Patreon that month. But through this challenge, I want to rediscover why I started drawing, which is simply to draw whatever I like, without caring. So yeah, that's my goal for this year. I can't promise one illustration every day, that's impossible. I'll spend like 2-3 days.
I thought it said 8 hours actually, that's why I put it on.
I don't even know if I'll finish all 100 drawings within this year. But if you're willing to join me on this journey, that would mean everything. If you like my art, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Listen to its whispers. Love and pain are intertwined. Enjoy the release! Let them all! You are all done.
When does this guy reveal his core?
Love and pain are intertwined. Listen to its whispers.
Oh.
Enjoy the release. Love and pain are intertwined. You are all done for. Love and pain are intertwined. Across the board, limit up. Listen to its whispers. Listen to its whispers. You are all done for. Enjoy the release! Let them all! Enjoy the release! You are all done. Love and pain are in across the board, limit up. Let them all! Listen to its whispers. You are all done. You are all done.
Enjoy the release.
You are all done. Love and pain are intertwined.
Across the board, limit up. Let them all!
You are all done. Love and pain are intertwined.
Enjoy the release. Let them all!
You are all done. Listen to its whispers.
Enjoy the release. Let them all!
You are all done for.
I must protect everyone. Across the board, enjoy the release.
Love and pain are You are all done for.
This kind of stuff is nothing to me now. Piece of cake.
Oh, this stupid cash shop.
Well, well. Seems my target of the day has got their eyes on me already. Feeling sharp, I see. Perfect.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You can use the word join. Just say the word join over in Twitch chat, and you'll be entered into a giveaway for a D-Cider can glass. On the left side, seed number 12. On the right side, seed number 13. 2 former Masters
I just realized, shouldn't
winners.
Abyss reset?
3, 2, 1 countdown bits from K9. Cousin Avi, I missed your gift sub to Sidnev. Thank you, Cousin Avi. Appreciate that.
Reset? Ugh.
So our 12 and 13 seeds have made it into the top 8 in bracket upsets. Now, these are not your typical 12 and 13 seeds. Of course, SV won a CTM back in, January of 2013. Also a winner of the Classic Tetris UK Championship back in 2024. And Dog is a 12-time CTM Masters player. SV defeated number 5 seed Dengler. Dog defeated number 4 seed Meme. And one of these folks will be in the semifinals to take on Blue Scooty. 120 for Dog. SV 70,000 and up near the top of the board. And fighting to keep this board from getting any higher. And SV still fighting. Dog Tetrising 189. SV, it's starting to come down for him. He's going to open up the right side. So he is Tetris ready and gets a Tetris and brings it down. So SV will survive an early dig here on 18 in game number 1.
Strike a pose! Let lightning echo and suck! Unleash! Do your master's bidding! Manifest!
SV is a 3-time CWC Gold Bracket Championship player. That's finished in 2025, where he was top 8 went out against the eventual winner, Alex C. The previous 2 years in CTWC 23 and 24, he was knocked out of the tournament by Tetris.
I swear by my sword! Whirling snow! Coming to art! Sumetsu!
On the right side, Dog, 6-time CTWC Gold Bracket player and winner in 2020 and 2021. Also a runner-up in 2024. He was the first player ever to get the rebirth, the rollover of the level counter in the competition and training cartridge that we use that removes the crash. And at one time was the score world record holder at 29.4 million. That has been surpassed by Blue Scooty, who he is trying to earn a match against in the next round. Dog, a 12-time Masters event winner, winningest player in CTM history. Plus, he's got 2 Dash Masters wins and a stupid Tetris
Let the world collide! Unleash! By ordinance divine! Obey! Barbados, guide us! Sakura swirl!
Reigning annual champion, champion for 2025. Our next Mega Masters annual championship will be in May.
Strike a pose!
389 for SD, 484 for
Cryo
Dog.
incarnate! Unleash! I swear by my sword! Take flight! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
The winner of the giveaway from Fake Larry and Bill was Jaguar 80. So make sure you click on that link To redeem it, 481 for SV, 507 for Dog. SV ahead by 15 lines. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. 575 for Dog. He's got one more Tetris available before 19, so he will probably go in with a 600K. SV 551. Silas wants to say, what's the highest possible score to reach 19 with? Has anyone ever done it? Yeah, there have been multiple perfect max outs. And what is it, 753? Is that what it is? I don't remember the exact score. No, 753 600 is what it is, right? Isn't that what it is? 753 600.
This realm is.
That's if you get all Tetrises. Now there's a little bit of argument about, well, you know, that's 128 lines before 18. So, you know, still, you know, like 128 on 18. What if I got a single and then got a Tetris into 19? Wouldn't that be more perfect than perfect? And, you know, I don't know, maybe. And if you push down the whole time, yeah, that's excluding push down points. In practice, no one really able to push down the whole way.
If you ever have any.
762 for SV, 825 for Dog. Tetris SV 801
I'm gonna wait until the next
886
banner
for
to do
Dog.
my
Dog is
weekly
back by
bosses.
12 lines and now back by more than that. What's up, Pumpy Heart? Is there going to be another one-day tournament at some point?
Where's Godwin?
Tetris SV 964 and Dog 961 after a Tetris.
Don't tell Paimon Godwin's run away again!
Miss Glory, in accordance with Godwin's personal wishes and the need to keep a small force stationed in Nodcry,
Wow.
I'm afraid he'll be away for some time longer. The reason I've come to see you today is to inform you of the situation and to read this letter on My Lady Glory. At this very...
My lady.
Although the Knights of Favonius's expedition has ended, my personal journey continues still.
This letter from Godwin.
Therefore, I have decided to stand fast in Nodcry and to continue fighting for the defense of my beloved Mondstadt. I understand this decision may hurt you, and no apology can undo the pain I cause. But please, believe me when I say, my love runs deep.
Deep and true. Thank you, Grandmaster Varka, though being apart may be painful. If this is his decision, I'll wait as long as it takes.
Haha, don't worry. The situation there is safe now. I'm sure that Godwin will be back before... well then, Miss Glory, I have other matters to attend to.
What's the deal with that letter? Did Godwin really go to Nod?
He did indeed. Where should I start? After my little refresher course...
Grandmaster, I think...
Is that so? Good. I may have said that the Knights of Favonius do not interfere with personal matters, but I must say, deep down I was hoping this would be the path you chose.
You can say that again. Even though I made my
Sure didn't skimp on the prep, huh? Come on. I'm sorry, Glory. I must confess the hypocrite like myself deserves no forgiveness, much less I don't deserve your forgiveness. Perhaps you deserve someone better. What the heck is this nonsense? Is this your attempt at taking responsibility?
Grandmaster, please let me explain. If I tell her more lies, even if she never finds out the truth, but if I confess everything, I'm sure she'll forgive me, but I can't bring myself to accept her kindness and such. I've thought it all through. What decision to make, but even then, no matter what
in this state, even if I forced you to face her, I doubt it would do either of you much. After all these years of patrolling and fighting on the outskirts of Mondstadt, you've covered no less ground than the expedition itself.
Perhaps I was beyond saving.
Well, if you can't forgive yourself for your lies, then what?
My own.
Go to Nodcry and temper your resolve. They're short-handed there at the moment anyway. So consider this your...
Nodcry?
Go and learn from the expedition forces there what it truly means to be an upstanding knight. Naturally, before your character, go fetch a pen and paper and write a new letter. This time, I'll dictate and you transcribe. My Lady Glory, at this very moment...
Grandmaster? We don't usually address each other like this. And if I'm going to write about wine, well, how about...
There's no need for you to add anything. Just write exactly what I say. Now.
All right.
To continue fighting for the defense of my beloved Mondstadt.
Yes, indeed.
All right, let me think.
Paimon knew it! Something felt off about that whole letter.
You think so? Well, the letter genuinely was written by Godwin himself, and he really has gone to Nodcry now.
Ugh. So Paimon guesses you didn't...
Besides, if Godwin were to face Glory now, it would leave an indelible mark on both their hearts. He made an undeniable mistake, one for which he must make amends through his actions. Godwin has promised me that once his expedition is over, he will personally confess every... As for me, I pray he won't waste this opportunity to become a true knight.
Well, at least he's moving in the...
Don't forget to keep your promise, Godwin.
For someone so blind, she sure can see clearly. Well, what do you know? He really is gone. What the fuck? You sure move around.
Glory, please wait for me a little longer. I swear I'll become someone you can be proud of.
Women.
My apologies. Let my name echo in song. Manifest. Do your master's bidding. Wind, hear me. Go and fly. Sakura swirl. Today is a lucky day. These things, what are they used for?
Who knows? But we take them anywhere. Anyways. That's just how adventurers be.
Strange. I thought I just heard something. Almost like...
Huh? Have you noticed something, Eilua?
Never mind that for now. Look over there. I think that's our missing transport.
The dead can't talk, Yuga.
So now SV is ahead by a lot of lines. March 21st, nice.
Unleash! Cryo Incarnate! Time to shine! Go and fly! I swear by my sword! Take flight! Embrace the ice!
Okay, Jaguar has redeemed the glass. Thank you again, Fake Larry Bill, for the giveaway. Appreciate that. B22 for SV, B34 for Dog. SV is ahead by 20 lines.
Obey! Unleash! By ordinance divine! Wind, hear me!
That's a top-up for SV. That happened very quickly. I just looked down to get my drink for 1 second, and all of a sudden SV is topping out. So, yeah, that is a tough one. Dog is going to be good at game number 1, and I think SV playing through a little bit of pain. And I would make an analogy to 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Game number 2. Dog up 1 game to none.
Obey! Unleash! Cryo incarnate! Time to shine! I swear by my sword! My apologies! Kamisato out! Sumetsu! Unthinkable! Yeah! Ha! Take flight!
You want to host CTWC in Boston in 2027?
Do your master's bidding!
I mean, there's definitely something, you know, great about having it in the same place. It's easy to plan. People know where to go.
Southwest swirl!
And what to do. On the other hand, I think it's cool if it travels around. People get to go to different places, see people in different contexts. Some people who can't otherwise go get to go. But it's a lot harder to plan. You gotta lug stuff all around the country.
Cryo incarnate! Let the world come alive!
You just store your stuff in one place.
I swear by my sword! Whirling snow! Kamisato out! Sumetsu!
So, it makes sense for them to hold in one place, but, you know, if it were, you know, infinite money,
take flight!
yeah, you'd move it around.
Strike a pose! Obey! Do your master's bidding!
$10 contribution into the prize pool.
Barbados!
They're doing Tetris for the 1 day on March 21st.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
Start.gg/1-day. Oh, my phone is blowing. It's blowing up. I'm getting texts. All kinds of texts from Governor Greg Abbott and from Jasmine Crockett and from James Tallarico and Ken Paxton. I'm getting them all. I'm getting all kinds of texts.
Oh yeah, there's an event. I should at least try seeing what that's about.
219 for
Add
SV
Astra.
197. And I don't know what to do.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Lori, Larry David, and Bill Belichick. What? Oh. I don't know what video. What is that video, Lori? Now you're making me look at a video. Oh, the perfect max out from Sidnev. Oh yeah, Sidnev, one of the people to get a perfect max out, or perfect max out pretty much. You can, Sidnev's certainly part of the story. So, and there actually is a story. Game Scout has a great video on the subject of the perfect max out, where Sidnev figures prominently. Pumpy Heart says, I vote for the person who texts me least.
I think Claran can detect them.
You guys get texts from candidates? I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to stop them, really. Dog with one of my favorite VIT setups. I love setting up VITs in exactly that way. $372 for SV, $292 for Dog. Pumpy Heart says you must be very rich. Oh yeah, guys, did you think my texts from those people were because of the election? No, they're just like, they're just in my fave 5, you know. I'm kind of a power broker here, you know. So everybody wants a piece of what I got here.
Like that? No.
Tetris for SV, 435, 398 for Dog.
Sherlock uses. Yeah.
SV with a Tetris 488. He's one away. He's going to get that one with uncovering that well, 489 into 19. He's going to set up a delayed Vits, get the bar, fill in the Vits. All right, Dog with the adjust for the long bar to get Tetris ready. And yeah, kind of low transitions for these two players, so tricky seed. Tetris SV 613. There's one Dog 511. Tetris Dog 590. There's a dirty triple SV and a regular Tetris. 702. So SV is in the lead in score. He's ahead by Dog 10 or 11 lines. And Tetris is here worth, 28,400. What? How do numbers work? Place value, anyone? What? So, if you give Dog those lines back as Tetris's, it's a lot closer. Tetris for Dog 701. There's one SV, 768. Dog clean, SV, one row off the bottom, getting a Tetris, 806, level 24. Now, Tetris is worth 30,000 on that level. Tell them I'll vote for whoever donates the most to the prize pool. Oh, no, that would corrupt democracy, Tandis. Dirty Tetris SV 880. 883 for Dog. And Dog back by 12 lines. SV waiting on a bar, getting. There's a dirty. And he skims, looking for another dirty. There it is, SV. And he's set up again. And he's got to plug the well just before getting it. And he really is waiting for that dirty, but he's not going to get it. So he's going to complicate his board a little bit, maybe too much before 29. He's got 4 lines to go, and that left side is a problem. And he'd love to get a long bar over there. And he does to get a dirty. He's into 29. So now he's got to fight this down. And it is, that left side bar, and he's not going to be able to fix that. That is a top out for SV at A08. Dog is good at A96. Dog going to take game number 2, go up 2 games to none. Three, 2, 1, Tetris. These two have faced each other a lot of different times. One of those times was in, as we mentioned, CTWC of 2023. The other one was CTWC 2024. Their first meeting for CTM was all the way back in Mega Masters of 2022. That was the first of our annual championships. That was in round 1. And yeah, they played in round 1. Dog eventually made it to the finals in that tournament. Fractal was the winner. But yeah, so early exit, an early tough matchup there for SV in round 1, hitting Dog in round 1. $198 for SV, 98,000 for Dog early on in game number 3. They also met in Mega Masters in 2025. Of course, Dog went to the finals in that one and won it. Dog and SV met in the round of 8. Tetris for Dog, 167, 248 for SV. Abby Normal with the $10 contribution to the prize pool. Thank you, Abby Normal. That gets us up to 2046.78. 2046.78. Thank you. Tetris Dog 241, 345 SV. Tetris for Dog, he's at 357. On a clean board, SV with a bunch of gaps in the board. This might allow Dog to cut into this lead a bit. Comteniarch, I have no. What are you talking about? Farming interactions? I don't get it. What do you mean? I don't get it. Dirty Tetris SV 530. So SV 600K transition is on the table. Tetris for Dog, 517, 578 for SV. He's got a dirty Tetris ready and waiting. That would take him into 600K. He gets it. It's dirty. Doesn't matter. Score is just the same. Dirty Tetris should be worth more. And SV is in at 626. You should get, you should get 100 extra points on a Tetris for every Mino. Every extra Mino that's on the board. So you get the normal amount for a Tetris, but for every spare Mino on the board that doesn't get Tetrised away, you get another 100 points. So you're trying to keep your board not even dirty, but just like probably the optimal would be to just, set up for 2 or 3 Tetrises on top of one another. Like column 10, just 12 rows deep, well. And that would actually tend to mitigate against scaling, I think. Because you got to keep your board lower later, so you'd get fewer bonus points. I don't know. I don't think about it. I don't know how to make that work technically. Tetris 4 Dog 750 to 858 for SV. Vandy Challenge is a good STM mode. Kingsman, you want to do STM Vandy Challenge? I mean, we can't name it after me though. That would be very egotistical for me to name an entire event after myself. Wouldn't it be weird to name? Let me ask the let me ask the organizer of Kingsman's Tetris Friendlies. Would it be egotistical for me to name an event after myself? All right, Tetris for Dog 884.
It's literally what everyone else does,
for
though,
SV.
so you're implying everyone who names a new invention after themselves or whatever is egotistical. Which, undeniable. Agreeable.
Like, yeah, it should be called the Vince Clemente Classic Tetris World Championship, right? Name it after yourself. Why not? 987 for Dog, B29 for SV. So SV with the 1.2, I think, into 29. And Dog looking for a 1.1, but he's going to have to take some birds. Oh, SV's left side is a problem. That is going to be a top out for SV. Chase down target, Dog, C90. C90 is the target. He's got a lot of time to do it. So C90 is the target. And he's just going to try and keep this low. Tetris goes in, C27. It's like 2 away. Dog is set up. Take the burns. He can afford a lot of burns. But he'll take the Tetris if the game gives it to him, but it does not appear to be giving it to him, so. He's just going to do it the old-fashioned way, singling and all that. C90. And yeah, I think this is kind of what Dog lives for. I think Dog loves chasing these down. And that is going to do it. Dog is good in game number 3. So a great run for SV. Seed upset, bracket upset for SV. Dangler, reverse sweep in that round of 16, made it into the top 8, so got into the prize pool, so that's good. The GG's to you, SV. You played great. Sorry your hand issues continue to plague you, but you know, and your pads, of course, amazing. If I could send you some pads, I would send you some. But all right, GG's SV. Doug, you are the winner, and you will be representing the blue bracket in the round of 16. So GG's to you, Doug. There he is. There he is. Hey everybody, this is your old pal, Vadweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Good evening.
Welcome. Oh, a new face.
Someone recommended this place to me. Said you don't serve chicken. I stayed up late so I could visit.
Well, your friend knows their stuff. That's right. There's no chicken meat on the menu. I just don't want to see any more birds suffer.
I'm so happy. I finally found someone else who believes in poultry emancipation.
Huh? You mean you also? Let us build a better future for avian kind together! Right! As a mark of our friendship, have some Odin on the house.
Hooray!
Don't hesitate, just dig right in.
As you can see, when I click on the Amazon, it does move like a queen, but it also moves like a knight. So it does have a lot of mobility on the board. We're met with pawn to I6. Let's go ahead and pop those coordinates up. This is a 10 by 12 board, which in my opinion makes the Amazon a little bit stronger, but also makes room for Stockfish to have even more pawns. For this first game, I do not plan on making all that much progress because there's really no way for me to break into this fortress. We get pawn to e5, and basically all that Fairy Stockfish has to do is push all of these pawns in unison, and that enormous cloud of pawns, I'm not going to have a way to break through. Right, even though the Amazon does have the ability to jump like a knight, that only gives it the ability to clear one row of pawns, and then it gets stuck behind 1, 2, 3, 4 more layers of pawns to break through. We are met with pawn to f5. Now, as I start adding Amazons, eventually I do plan on targeting the sides where there is the least amount of support for these pawns, and then if I can make my way to the back rank, I think I can clean up Fairy Stockfish pretty straightforward. But for this first game, I'm basically just hanging out with the Amazon until I get methodically steamrolled by Fairy Stockfish. But even if I try and force my way in, there's so many layers of pawns hidden behind that there's really nothing I can do except get kicked back out. And this is pretty much what we expected to see. We have this row of pawns defending the row of pawns behind it, which in turn defends the row of pawns in front of it. And there's no way for me to target this row of pawns hidden behind because obviously the queen can't see through the front row of pawns, and the front row of pawns also defends all of these squares. So there's never a square that a knight can sit on and target behind this front row of pawns. And since there's no way for me to break through this barbed wire setup, I'm pretty much just hanging back for a second. To the surprise of literally nobody, we have this enormous wall of pawns in front of us, and you can see that Fairy Stockfish in its last 2 moves has moved these flank pawns. Realistically, there's no way for me to stop both of them at the same time, and much less with this literal brick of support pawns helping to aid in that promotion. Right, so it's now pushed the pawn. Obviously, I will come over and try and stop it. So instead, it pushes on the other side, and as strong as this piece is, one thing it is not is a octopus. So there's just no way for me to stop at least one of these promotions from happening. We do get checked, and it looks like we're going to get bullied back onto the back rank. It's now moving instantaneously. I do have to move back. Well, actually, if I move back, I give it the pleasure of promoting into checkmate. So instead I'm going to move forward. You've got to be kidding me. I honestly thought it was just going to push one of these pawns and deliver a pawn checkmate instead, but Stockfish in all its audacity decides to promote to a knight checkmate instead. But okay, with that, we lose with 1 Amazon on the board. I'm going to go ahead and jump forward to 3. Alright, we now have 3 Amazons on the board, and the reason I skipped to 3 is because 2, frankly, is only enough to sacrifice 1, and that's not going to get us through all of the layers of pawns. It would actually work out almost exactly the same as the last game. Stockfish would just have to push a couple of extra pawns. But with 3, I think I actually have a chance of breaking through on the side of the board. I'm not exactly sure though, because again, it's Fairy Stockfish, it's going to play at maximum precision, but I think 3 at least gives us a fighting chance. So we'll start by developing one of these Amazons to target, I suppose, L7, one with the Amazon on F1, and of course with the developed Amazon as well. Now, eventually I'm going to have to sacrifice Amazons in order to get into the position and hopefully to get into the back rank. But it is also just dawning on me that when I actually go to deliver checkmate, it's probably going to be after capturing a pawn around the king. I'm assuming Stockfish is going to try its best to defend itself, and that's going to require 1 Amazon supporting another, or at least 1 Amazon pinning the back rank pawn, so I can place an Amazon in such a way that it's not actually in danger and can deliver checkmate like a knight. We do get this pawn push, which makes me a little bit suspicious that it actually really doesn't care at all about this impending sacrifice. I'll go ahead and continue to develop my Amazons. We are met with another pawn push. I guess it really just does not care at all about my potential sacrifices. Let's move this guy over, target this pawn, because I'd imagine that capturing a pawn closer to the king might be better. Or maybe I need to stay as close to the flank as possible, because all of these pawns are only defended once, whereas any pawn 1 rank, or rather 1 file inward or more, will always have at least the potential for 2 defending pawns. So I suppose I should be going for the flank. Okay, we do get the central pawn push. It's starting to dawn on me that maybe 3 is actually also not enough. But okay, sooner or later we do have to sacrifice, so we might as well dive in right away. Okay, of course it does take back. We'll go ahead and... Ooh, I could recapture this way. But again, I think it just gets to push the pawn, and then it's just not in danger. And even though we have, like, this battery and it is pointing at the king, this simple pawn right here is more than enough to defend the king's position. So I do think I need to take out here on the side. Okay, we do get this pawn push, and I'm really not sure that this is going to be enough. If I can force it to move this pawn somehow, I can capture, and then eventually make my way to the back rank, because at that point it can't even block the attack without letting me continue to capture even more. So I'm thinking with at least 4 Amazons, or maybe 5, we're guaranteed a victory. But we only have 2 left on the board since now we've sacrificed 1 to get into the position. The question is, how many more sacrifices will I have to make? And can I even force Stockfish to make any moves that I want it to make? For example, this pawn push would be amazing. At the very least, I can double up my Amazons on the flank and force a sacrifice, which does get me onto the back rank. And worst case scenario, if I can't checkmate Fairy Stockfish, I can at least try and hungry hippo my way through all of its pawns. We do get this pawn push, and I think the longer I wait and the more pawn pushes I allow, the worse the situation is going to be, A, for my king, and 2, in terms of allowing Stockfish to promote. So I think sooner rather than later, I kind of just have to bite the bullet. We do, of course, get the recapture. We'll go ahead and take back. We're threatening this pawn, which there is no way to defend other than blocking, which just hangs a different pawn. So we're getting to the back rank one way or another. Okay, it pushes a different pawn. I will take onto the back rank, and I guess now it's just a race. Can I capture most of these pawns before Fairy Stockfish pushes them? I mean, the other absolutely insane idea I could try for is to try and get the king to the back rank as well, and I guess technically it could serve as a supporting piece, but the likelihood that this king makes it through any barrier that Stockfish creates with these pawns, I'm going to just say is basically zero. We do get another pawn push, so let's start taking. And we reach a little bit of a kerfuffle here, a little bit of a hiccup, which is that the king defends this h10 pawn, this h9 pawn, and all of the surrounding pawns, which means these pawns can serve as a route to support an entire vein of pawns down that continuing diagonal, which means none of these pawns will ever be hanging or free for me to take. Which means, as far as quote-unquote playing Hungry Hungry Hippos goes, I think I got this little corner, and I'm not sure that it's going to gift me anything more. And again, even if I wanted to Desperado my king onto the back rank, there's literally no way to break through this army of barbed wire pawns, basically. Okay, so we're back to square one. We're back to basically game number 1. I'm just gonna do my best to hold down the fort. Okay, so that went just about as expected. I tried to get back into the back rank because it started moving some of these pawns, and inadvertently allowed Stockfish to just run away with a pawn promotion, which I now have no way of stopping because there's no way for me to get through this wall of pawns and defend that promotion square. So, let's hope for the best. We do get that promotion. Oh, and that's like the worst place I've got to place my Amazon as well. Oh, because there's simply check on the second rank and I lose the Amazon and there's nothing I can do but walk directly into that. Of course, Stockfish finds that idea. We will advance. And we're about to get checkmated. All right, with that, we do lose the 3 Amazons. Let's go to move on to 4 Amazons. All right, we now have 4 Amazons on the board, and I am infinitely more optimistic about our odds here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the exact same idea, targeting L7, and I'm thinking the sooner I make the sacrifice, the faster I can get into the position. So if timing is ever a factor, meaning how fast can Stockfish quote-unquote get these promotions, then I will have bit the bullet literally as early as I possibly could have. We do in fact get that pawn push. I'm just going to go ahead and sacrifice right away. Stockfish of course takes back, and we will recapture. Now the cool thing is my Amazon can never get booted from the square because that would just allow me to continue capturing. I don't think I'm even going to bother targeting the center. I think I'm just going to line up another Amazon. We'll target this pawn. Almost 99% certain that we'll get this pawn push, and then I'll probably just sacrifice again. And I will have 2 Amazons, and there will be no way for Stockfish to stop me from getting onto the back rank. And frankly, I'd be blown away if it found a way to move a whole bunch of pawns such that the king actually had a viable, escape square. So, okay, let's go ahead and line up the second Amazon for this sacrifice. Wow, it pushes the pawn instead. Okay, whenever you see Stockfish sort of make like a counterintuitive move like this, in my opinion, it's usually because it has decided that it is already losing. Otherwise, it would have played the most natural move in what human terms would be the best odds of not getting destroyed, basically. So I could actually just take this pawn, or I could sacrifice right away. I actually think sacrificing is probably a faster way to ensure that checkmate. So we'll go ahead and sack. We will also ignore the free pawn. Oh, and that's another thing. Stockfish may be calculating in terms of what's the fastest way it's going to get checkmated. So I think this is a sign, this pawn push and ignoring the free pawn is a sign that the free pawn isn't actually a threat, but us capturing here and getting onto the back rank is a concrete checkmating threat. So Stockfish is more or less deciding to maybe push these pawns out of the way to create an escape square, but more likely it just doesn't know what to do and says, okay, if he finds it, he finds it. Of course, the best move here is to take back. We'll go ahead and recapture. We do get this double pawn push. It is now desperate to get these pawns to the other side. We'll go ahead and capture on the back rank. We do get another pawn push. Ooh. Now what I can't do is allow this Amazon to get isolated from that Amazon. So I actually will take a moment to step back, recapture, and as long as I have one open file, I can always ensure that back rank penetration with both of my Amazons. Amazons. We do get another pawn push. We'll go ahead and I think we got to get this guy involved like ASAP. So we'll slide these guys over. We do get a pawn push. We'll go ahead and take down on K10. Okay, we do get this pawn push. I do want to ward off the potential for like a super fast pawn push to the other side. So I will leave this guy hanging out back here for just a second. I'll take back on. Oh man, if I take this, I can always slide back. Whereas if I take right now, this Amazon would have to have 1, 2, 3 tempo instead of just 1 and then 2 directly to the back rank. Does that make a huge difference? I don't think so. We'll go ahead and take right away. We do get another pawn push. We'll go ahead and slide this Amazon over, guaranteeing that we get onto that back rank. It immediately pushes the pawn. We'll go ahead and take just because we can, and it is now playing instantaneously. It knows what we are up to. It has not bothered to create an escape square. We will move this Amazon to the back rank. It immediately pushes. With that, we do take on H10, delivering checkmate with 4 Amazons. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Let me know down below what you think of the purple chessboard, because I did sneakily turn that on, and I was just wondering if you guys like it. I like it because my favorite color is purple, if it's not abundantly clear by the overuse of purple across the channel. But I would like to know if you guys prefer the lighter blue that we had in the last episode, or maybe just like a classic green. That's fine too. Just let me know what you guys prefer. And also let me know if you think there were any viable strategies for 3 Amazons. I really only thought that sacrificing on the flank made the most sense. I couldn't think of anything else. But if you guys had other ideas, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I played through Minecraft with about 100 farming mods, expecting it to be a relatively chill experience, and it was for the beginning. Unfortunately, things got out of hand pretty quick. I'll let you see for yourself. Okay, this is not what I expected my spawn to be like. I thought a bunch of farming mods would maybe make it more vibrant and not spawn me in the brown-orange wasteland biome. Whatever, I'm gonna chop down this tree now. So I'm noticing in the top left, it is spring. I think I've added seasons. I also have 0 yen for some reason. I mean, like, I guess I don't have any yen. What is that? What is this ore? Inferium ore from mystical agriculture. That sounds useful. Okay, Inferium essence. What? Inferium farmland. Inferium gemstone. Machine upgrades. Mystical fertilizer. Wand? What is infusion crafting? I thought I was just gonna do like normal farming. Is it raining ash? I see some iron. 1 iron. Luckily, that's all I'm gonna need. Sugarcane. This is gonna be really useful. I know a few of the mods I added, and one of them... Wait. Why is it blue? Is this diamond tier sugarcane? What does that do? Why is it Stardew Valley? Okay, watch this. Iron reed. I believe if I plant this... Where's a good spot? Let's just put it right here. I believe this will grow, and then I can turn it into iron.
How many are there?
Wild cucumbers. Why is it just giving me cucumber seeds?
Just doing this.
What about the
it's
cucumbers?
It's gonna be all I'll need to max out Escafir, right? Or at least get her to 80.
Oh.
Because realistically, you don't need her to be any higher.
Oh, I got a white puffball cap. I'm gonna go find out what's in this shipwreck over here. Is that a penguin? Paper, map, a clock. Oh, sunglasses. More sunglasses. 17 silver rotten flesh. So unless something goes terribly, terribly wrong, this should be a much calmer video than normal. Maybe I'll build my little farmhouse in that sort of area. Because I mean, there's already cows there. I can just persuade them to move in with me. Heart of the sea. Pool noodle. Some iron, some gold. What's a pool noodle for? My inventory is full already. What is that?
Fuck, 178.
What is that structure? There's some sort of greenhouse. It has iron doors. It just has blocks of iron. There's like 4 iron blocks just sitting there. Okay,
maxing out a character requires like 132 or something.
Why did it beep when I ate the puffball? Oh, it's coming from in here.
I am most certainly sick of this.
What is that supposed to be? What are... Oh, he's angry. What seems to be a wind elemental is angry at— oh, it's a factory guard. I'm going to kill it. I'd quite like to take all of the crops from your factory. Oh. Oh, it got me. And I spawned on the tree again. The different tiers of food don't even like give me more saturation or anything. It just has a little star. Oh, maybe if I sell it, it'll give me more yen. Okay, factory guard, I'm here to take all your stuff. Pool noodle, go. It's not a very good weapon. I defeated the factory guard. There's some seeds, but they also have little iron stars. Oh. Okay, an efficiency 3, unbreaking 3 diamond hoe. Of course, why wouldn't that be sitting in the random building next to spawn? And there is just full iron blocks sitting in the walls, so I'm gonna take these. What are you getting hurt by? This blueberry? I just saw a cow walk into a blueberry bush and die instantly. So I added the growable crops, thinking like, oh, instead of mining, I'll do this, and it'll be that I get my stuff through farming instead. And then I mined 4 iron blocks that I found in a random greenhouse, and now I have a full set of tools and armor. What do we think arcane seeds are gonna grow into? Gonna make a bucket, and I'm going to start building a farm, like, right over here. Why did the bucket change slots when I emptied it? Why would it do that? There's no reason. What? It changes slots every time I empty it. Whatever, I'm gonna go plant my... I can't plant my arcane seeds here. So these can turn into any sapling, a floribuzz, a boom bud, or I can use them for botany alloy foraging. We're growing some cabbage. I cannot plant the white puffball spores. What other... oh, wow. That's... I can grow wool. Feathers, blaze rods, ender pearls. Wait, so if I... why can I craft an ender pearl? I can craft a slime ball, and then if I just get lapis, I can turn that into an ender pearl, and then I can craft ender pearl reeds and start growing them. What about blaze rods? It looks like I do still have to go to the nether. Nether star reed? Why can I grow nether stars? There's some seashells. She sells seashells. I sure do. I'm going much farther into this cave than I'd like to. All in the name of finding and killing one what is that?
Fuck.
What was that? I'm gonna grab this gold. I think I can probably grow this. Right? Somewhere in here. Yeah, I can grow gold. Oh, lapis. How much was that? 19. I have almost everything I need to grow an ender pearl. Oh, deep slate prosperity ore. I wonder why does it do that? Why does the bucket change slots? Redstone, yeah, we could go grow that as well. Why not? I feel like I should get out of this cave. This is nothing like my peaceful farming life I wanted to live. But if I could find like 1 diamond. I keep seeing things that look like diamonds, but then it's just deep slate prosperity ore. If I could find 1 diamond, I would be set for life. There's an Enderman. If I could just kill this guy and then not have to make a slime ball. I am getting attacked by a witch though. Now there are zombies following me. My only food is blueberries. Oh, it's so nice to be back in the wonderful ash-covered land. I think I can craft 2 iron with this. Amazing. I'm gonna try to plant my Stardew Valley mixed seeds now. Why can I not plant the mixed seeds? What are these for if I can't plant them? Taken care of? I'm gonna take this ender pearl. I'm gonna take my sugarcane, some lapis, coal probably works, right? Okay, so that's infinite ender pearls. That's infinite lapis, and that's infinite coal. That was pretty easy. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go find... oh, that was... I thought I was gonna have to, like, go on a search to find more sugarcane. I just left some right here. So I can sell stuff, right? Do I need, like, a shipping bin? I do. I need a barrel and a trapdoor. I can make that, probably. I've made a shipping bin. I feel like a lot of this is just gonna end up being Stardew Valley, isn't it? It's not letting me put things in the shipping bin. Why? Why can I not ship things? In good news, though, my iron has grown. I should probably make a little spot somewhere to actually grow all of these instead of just leaving them on the beach here. I should probably grow like some wheat, right? If I'm gonna farm cows. Item.farmahead.rhubarb seeds. I'm going to try planting one of these. Okay. What can I make with cabbage? So I can make cabbage rolls, a steak sandwich. That would probably be good. I just need steak and bread. So my plan is that this area is going to be the farms, and then up there I'm going to build a little house. Oh, my item.farmahead.rhubarb_seeds have grown. At least the rhubarb has an actual sprite. I'm just going to clear out all this space so that I can plant some sugarcane-esque crops. They're not sugarcane, but I'd say they're pretty similar. Why?
Well,
why would
since you
it
asked
throw
so
the
nicely.
bucket? Okay, my inventory's full. Why would I ever want it to throw the bucket when my inventory's full? In what way does that help me? Onion seeds? I didn't even know these were a different plant because there's still just another missing texture. We're gonna have a little cow enclosure over here. Get in here. Thank you. You just stay there. I'm going to go grab another cow. Yes, come with me. Another cow has been spotted. You're getting added. I'm adding you to the enclosure. Oh, I'm going to make so many steak sandwiches. Why didn't Jack Black just do this? This is way easier than fighting Endermen. Maybe if it's day, I can use the shipping... Oh, I can! I can use the shipping bin. It just has to be day, and I can't put mixed seeds in there.
Ready to spice things up.
Okay, it's actually just that none of these can be sold. There it goes. It's in my inventory. The bucket has vanished from my hotbar, and it's in my inventory. I'm realizing I might have made the tick speed too high. It probably shouldn't be growing this fast. But I guess it's too late now. It really isn't. I could just change it, but I'm not going to. I can now craft an ender pearl. I can craft some wool. Oh, it gives you 2 wool for every wool you craft. I need to find more crops to grow, so I'm gonna make... Hold on, what was that ring? What? From the aether? Why did I add the aether? I need more crops to add to my farm, so I'm gonna go searching across the land to find something to grow. Here's an onion. Wait, I could just make chorus fruit. I don't even have to go to the end for that. I could make shulker shells. I can make the end portal frame. How do I get bedrock? That doesn't help me in the slightest.
Need something taken care of?
Wait, I can craft a dragon head. Don't tell me. Netherite ingot reed. There's netherite ingot reed. If I get one netherite, I can just grow more. Obsidian, coal, and a skull. If I could kill the wither once, there's a wither spawn egg. If I killed the wither once, I could get infinite nether stars. I can use the netherite and the dragon heads and the nether star to make bedrock, which I can use to make command blocks, barriers, or end portal frame. I can make my own portal to the end through farming. Dragon leg with sauce? Raw dragon meat? I can eat the ender dragon. Hold on, I'm getting killed by a skeleton now. You know what, let's just go back to the house. Complete change in plans. We're gonna grow an end portal. Mango leaves. Avocado leaves. I'll take some avocados, I guess. I'll check what those are used for in a little bit. I have 2 goals right now. The first is to find diamonds so I can start growing them. The second is to build a house. Once I've done those 2 things, turtle, box turtle. Hey, little buddy. Can I put you in a bucket? No. Alright, well, I like that guy. I wonder if my Nintendo Alarmo just got picked up on the mic. So there's dragon meat. Paradise. Well, that's the end goal now. I have to make a roasted dragon steak. I can tell I'm almost back because I'm here in the wonderful ash-covered biome that is the Crimson Tundra. Has my shipping bin done anything yet? It hasn't. I can't even put this in the shipping bin. What's the point of it having a gold star? Any other cows I see, I'm just gonna start killing because I need food. I'm gonna go grab some stones so I can make a smoker and cook this beef. And then I'm gonna try making steak sandwiches. There we go. Throw that in there. The beef can be gold star. It's worth twice as much as a normal piece of beef. I hope it keeps that when I cook it. So if I take this bread and then I combine it with steak and cabbage, there we go, steak sandwich. Oh, I got a silver steak sandwich, or an iron steak sandwich. Let's cook this. What if I made like a gold star steak sandwich? Okay, that didn't even... It lost its value. The shipping bin hasn't done anything yet. There is another shipping bin. I need a copper can to make it though, and all of it's in Chinese. It would be a lot easier to navigate this tree if the bucket didn't teleport whenever I used it. Oh, it's raining now. I'm just gonna get rid of that. I think I'm gonna build my house out of palm tree. There goes my bucket. I don't think palm trees drop saplings. So I'm just kind of gonna have to hope that I have enough wood. There were only 2 palm trees. What is that? Overweight cabbage. I need to cut it and it'll turn into 10 cabbage. So if I planted gold wheat seeds, would it just give me gold wheat every time? How does this work? Okay, I broke a flower. This is gonna be my gold wheat. Oh yeah, it says quality gold. So if I can get like a diamond seed, that would be really nice. Right up here, I'm gonna make my little farmhouse. Okay, we'll make it 7 wide on the inside. Here, we've got a nice little outline of the house. These are gonna be stripped logs. I should probably get rid of the tree that's in my house, maybe? Wow, I really need to like add an actual roof so it doesn't look like that. Aubergine, pineapple seeds, paprika. I want to plant a pineapple. Oh, diamond seeds. Diamonds. Okay, we're getting rid of all of this. And we're planting diamond seeds there. We're gonna have the best wheat farm ever. Let's make some stairs, and then I have to figure out how I want the roof to look. Maybe I shouldn't have planted the pineapple seeds right there. We're gonna put these on the beach. So if I craft 3 diamond wheat into a bread, diamond bread, and we're gonna plant some diamond cabbages. Now the real question is, how do I get a diamond quality cow? That's probably not a thing. I think I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be like an outline of dark oak stairs, and then the center is all gonna be spruce stairs. I also wanna have a second, like, little offshoot room right here. There's gonna be a second room over here, and I'll put, like, my bed in there. I should probably go grab that and then sleep in it, because the sun is falling. There we go. There, we've got a nice little house going. Wait, I can craft these? I guess I should stop being surprised when I can craft things when I installed a mod called Craft Everything You See. More diamond wheat seeds to plant. Get out of here with your gold wheat. Iron. Normal. Why would I want those? Why did my game crash? One of the mods seems to have broken. I'm gonna try opening the world again without changing anything and see what happens. Who could have foreseen this? Please work.
Whatever would you do without me?
Oh, wow. Okay. So I think the issue was the Farm Ahead mod, because the pineapple had such a lack of a texture that when it fully grew, it completely broke the world. Before I continue my house, I want to go find a diamond. Why is this not making a ladder? Why? Why does quark do that? Is this gonna make me a diamond sandwich? It did. It restores 12 hunger. Did I add dynamic lights? Of course I didn't. Why would I have added dynamic lights? I only use it in every video. Oh. I seem to have encountered a cave. I'm gonna find 1 diamond. I'm seeing a lot of things that look like diamonds that I know aren't diamonds. Hey, leave a comment if you see any diamonds, just so I know.
Emerge.
Oh, it is a diamond. I was really worried for a second.
You know a thing or two.
Okay, 2. Whatever, I only needed 1. This is twice as many diamonds as I needed to find. Let's get out of here. I'm just gonna make a new way to the surface. Oh, I'm here. I'm back. I think I'm right next to my cow farm. Oh yeah, there it is. Let me harvest all this wheat and all the cabbages too. Infinite diamonds. There we have it. This is gonna get its own little row right here. Is that a message in a bottle? Why is... Okay. What do we think this says? It's a map. It is an empty map. And now it's a map of my house, but mostly the ocean, really. Wait, my house isn't even on the map, is it? This will be my storage wall. This chest is going to be where I keep all of the wheat and the cabbage. Should I just leave this tree here? I totally could have a tree just coming out the roof of my house. Honestly, the bread on its own is a good enough meal. I really don't need to make these sandwiches, but I'm going to anyway. I think it's getting a little cramped in here. It might be time to get rid of some of you. Here we go. Are they even dropping meat? I'm not seeing any. How have I picked up no raw beef? Why was that the first cow that dropped anything? Why did only like 5 cows drop items? The rest just dropped inferium essence. What is that? Why are there particles coming off it? It's just making normal toast. It's not even diamond. What? The toast is actively worse than the bread I'm cooking to make it. How are the diamonds looking? I think they're all fully grown. Oh, that's great. I can just make these now. Let's make a pickaxe, and I guess I'll make a sword. I shouldn't really be needing it yet. At this point, I might just start eating the bread. It's still better than anything in vanilla Minecraft, and it is so easy to just make that. You know, it doesn't look great, but it looks great enough for me. I'm gonna move my shipping bin to just outside my house so it's more like Stardew Valley, even though the shipping bin doesn't do anything as far as I can tell. I need to remember how to make this. Whole obsidian and a skeleton skull. I should probably go find obsidian so I can actually get to the nether. Oh yeah, this is how this game was meant to be played. You know what? I'm gonna add dynamic lights before I go down there. I didn't actually grab torches. Having dynamic lights isn't gonna help me if I don't have torches on me. Here we go. Where is it? Where do I turn on dynamic lights? Here we go. Let's go find enough lava for a nether portal. That's not good.
Whatever would you do without me?
Oh, right. Oh, right, the water bucket disappears whenever I place it. And now I'm trying to get this water, but apparently it's all the way up here. And I replaced it with a torch. Now I have to go find water before I go find lava. And the Forgotten is shooting at me, and I'm on fire, and I'm blind. How far away is this water? Okay, let me move the torches, grab that, and now we can go find lava. There we go. Now I just have to mine all of this. My favorite part of the game. I just destroyed my water. I thought I was gonna put it back in the bucket, but instead I placed a torch, and now my water is gone. I finally mined enough obsidian. I need 4 more to make a wither skull, which means I need 12 more to actually spawn the wither. Why? So we're gonna go to the surface, go to the nether, grab 1 netherite, grab an upgrade template, grab 4 soul sand, spawn those monsters behind me. I see the light. Yes. Oh, this is the little pit right next to my house. I wish I just had like a Terraria quick stack to nearby chests button. That would be really helpful. How do I make a skull? That is so easy to make. That is incredibly easy. I do need more bones though. I don't have enough somehow. So I believe if I do this, a wither skull. I just need to go get Well, I need more coal and I need more bones, actually. I will never look at flint and steel the same way again. Where's the nether? Okay. It just had to load in. I got worried for a second when all I could see was a massive black void. Maybe I should have made gold armor. That would have made sense. I just realized I need to write down the coordinates for this portal because I will lose it and get stuck in the nether forever. I see a bastion. The goal is to find one netherite ingot and what I forgot about the brutes, and now I'm going into a hole in the floor. Where am I? Where am I in the bastion? I have no idea. I might have to actually go mining if I want to find this netherite. It's been quite a few days since I last opened this world because I had to drive to San Francisco to see the Tommy Innit show. It was pretty good, but he did try to give me a panic attack during it. What is that? Solium ore. Oh good, I can use it to make solium gemstones or a dagger. And these, of course, are used in infusion crafting to make a hostile attuned dagger that grants additional souls from hostile creatures. I'm already using mods, and the point of this video is just that I'm trying to farm. Does it count as cheating if I go download an X-ray texture pack? Sorry, does it say I need a netherite pickaxe to mine this? Why does it say I need a netherite pickaxe to mine ancient debris? How does that help me? I can't mine ancient debris because I need a netherite. How does that work? This is a scam. Crazy how that works, isn't it? Fortress spotted. Where is that? Is it up here? I think while I'm at the fortress, I need to kill one blaze and grab 4 soul sand. So let's hope I can manage that. Oh, there it is. Ow. Okay, here I go. I found the soul sand. I need to find 1 blaze and have it drop 1 rod. Why are there so many magma cubes? This is not a normal amount of magma cubes. I hear one. Give me 1 blaze rod. It didn't give me 1 blaze rod. You also didn't give me 1 blaze rod. Also didn't... Oh, never mind, it got 1. I made it. Bam. That's gonna turn into infinite netherite. My bucket has vanished. Well, I'm ready to fight the Wither now. Actually, I don't know if ready is the word I'd use, but I can fight the Wither now. I can also make some more upgrade templates. Let's get a netherite sword and a chest plate. And I need to make more of these now. I was getting bored of waiting for all the diamonds and netherite to grow, so I slightly expanded the farm over there. Pants, helmet, boots, pickaxe, shovel, hoe. I need to make an axe.
That's not very nice.
Did I? So I wasn't paying attention, and I used all of the upgrade templates, so I really hope I don't have to upgrade any more gear. This is a reasonable amount of netherite to have. What is that? What? What? What did that say? Oh, it's summer now. Arrows. Do I only have 15 arrows? And 1 gold. So I'm gonna grow some gold, trade with piglins for arrows, and craft golden apples. I found out, I can just craft apples like this. I completely forgot about the hundreds of avocados I've been growing in my backyard. 5 golden apples. I'm gonna go get some arrows from piglins, hopefully. I should probably bring gold boots. I'm gonna need you to give me a bunch of spectral arrows, please. I got 11 arrows from that. I'm gonna go fight the Wither with my 26 arrows and see what happens. Okay, so this can probably only end well, right? Oh god. Oh no. Here we go. I don't know when the last time I actually fought the Wither was. But I think it's been a while. My main concern is that I might just run out of arrows. Come on, you'd love to just lose a little more health. I'm falling into a pit. And now I'm building out of soul sand. Why is that? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna die. Don't worry, this is all going according to plan. Now, where did I die? Probably over there near where the wither is. Just need to find the little ravine I fell into, wherever that is. Is this it? Is this... that's my stuff, I think. I'm going to hide in this cave. This was a bad plan. Please let me get out of this ravine, wither. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. This is the part of the video. This is the part where I cheat, and I give myself a stack of arrows, and power 5, and smite 5, and then I kill the wither. I'm going to kill you. Please do not resist. I did it. Now I get to start growing nether stars. I have spent the last hour or so farming while listening to the White Pine soundtrack, and I think I should finally be able to craft an end portal frame. I need prismarine and endstone. I should finally be able to craft 1 bedrock. Alright, how do I do this? I need 4 dragon heads, 4 wither skulls. I don't have enough obsidian. I need 6 more obsidian to make 1 bedrock. It's 4 dragon heads. Each one of these is 4 obsidian. I actually just used a really advanced off-screen farming technique, which obviously I couldn't show on screen because then it wouldn't work. There we go. 4 wither skulls.
By royal decree.
4 dragon heads. I've crafted a bedrock. I need to not have this in my hotbar because I will accidentally place it. Is there anything else I can do with blocks of netherite? What about like nether stars? What is that? What is a wither core? From the wither hoe mod? What's the wither hoe? 24 attack damage. Hold on. I need 2 of these. I've crafted the wither hoe. This is more than 3 times as powerful as my sword. Does it do anything special if I, like... So typically a hoe doesn't do that. It's supposed to, like, till the ground and make farmland. But I guess that works too. I want to get a horse, I've just decided. I can make a saddle, right? I feel like finding a horse would really complement the whole Stardew Valley thing we have going on. Oh my god. Oh my god, I see one. I see 2. They're real. There's 3 horses. I want this one. Speed. Oh, I can just see their speed. I want this one. Here, eat these hay bales. There wasn't, like, anything showing me that it was eating the hay bales, so I accidentally just fed it 9 of them. Whatever, take the last 2 as well. It hasn't kicked me off yet. Okay. You want apples? You want apples? There's an apple tree right here. I can get these. Are you good now? Stop playing hard to get. Okay, finally. Saddle. Now I have to find my way back home. Oh, you are fast. I almost instantly dropped my horse in a ravine. Alright, get in the boat. Get in the boat. How do I put this horse in the boat? I know you can't swim. Please. What do I have to do to get a horse in a boat? Fine. Fine, we'll swim back. This is so painfully slow. Oh, we're back. Alright, you sit there. I'm gonna go to sleep so it's daytime. I'm gonna make some leather horse armor, some orange dye, some orange leather horse armor. I'm naming the horse Jovial Merriment. This one is for all you HRT fans. HRT, of course, standing for horse race tests, and nothing else. I don't have, like, a lead, so I'm just gonna put her in the cow pen. It's like I'm back in Hypixel Skyblock. Let's, skip ahead a few hours. I lied, I just went and spawned in the stuff. Amazing, 11 bedrock, 12 bedrock. Now I just need endstone. Oh, well, I can make that. And, dark prismarine. I have to actually go find an ocean monument. I was gonna do a bit where I teleported to the ocean monument and just like grabbed some of the dark prismarine in creative mode. But the ocean monument hasn't loaded. Oh, look at that, I got the prismarine. So that's kind of what it would have been like if it had worked. Anyways, I have everything I need now except some more ender pearls. Here we go. 12 end portal frames have been crafted. I grew these myself. You know, when I started making a video about farming, I didn't think it was going to end with me growing the end portal, having a hoe that shoots wither skulls, and being able to walk across water. That is not the direction I thought this was going to go. Alright. I'm gonna bridge out of dark prismarine because this is what I have. Let's just...
No matter how
let's just get rid of that. Wait, do these destroy obsidian?
You should always
oh,
sit
that's
down
gonna make
and enjoy
this
a proper
so
meal when
easy.
you get home.
I think all the crystals are gone.
What I like to do? Stack my plate up high.
Wait, some of the skulls are like red and heat-seeking. Thought I was gonna have to wait for the dragon to land, but no, she's dead. That was really easy.
Oh, it's Pokemon
raw dragon
fucking
meat and
snap.
dragon tooth. Okay, and then with this, I can make. I have to cook it. I need chorus sauce, tomato, warped fungus, crimson fungus, and chorus fruit. Chorus fruit and chorus succulent. How do I get a chorus succulent? How do I can craft the fruit. Let's go find some mushrooms. It really feels like the video should have ended when I killed the dragon and the credits rolled, but we're still going. Here's half of what I need. Give me that. And there's the other half of what I need. Tomatoes can be found in savannas and deserts. Okay. What? Teleported me to the one river in the desert. / give. Farmers. Delight. Potato. No. Tomato. What is that? I don't know why there's a massive rocky arch here, but it looks pretty cool. I also like the color scheme we have going on here. It would be better if the pink was right there, but it's close enough. How do I get a chorus succulent? Is it like once I plant one of these? I may have figured out how to get a chorus succulent. Okay, I didn't mean to place that there, but I guess we're just gonna move the cooking pot to right there. Bowl, the succulent and the fruit, and this should turn into chorus soup, I think. Is that what it was? There we go, chorus sauce. Bowl, dragon meat, tomato, chorus fruit, chorus sauce, crimson fungus, warped fungus, roasted dragon steak. A fine meal. This gives almost as much saturation as this bread that I made, and it refills as much hunger as if I ate 1.5 pieces of bread. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat this now. Wait, should I like drain my hunger first? What's the best way to drain my hunger? Probably taking damage. This video ended up taking by far the longest time to record, so hopefully you enjoyed it. I hope it's not like 2 hours long. I'm gonna put a link to the mod pack in the description. I don't think I have anything else to say, so bye. What is that? What is the gold thing on? Oh, they're all gold. I have nourishment for 5 minutes.
All right, Prof, I just have to hope that in your heart of hearts...
Tezzeret.
I should know. But we go so far back. After all we've been through together. Remember, I spilled all that yicks. Yeah, I remember.
What's up? It's Shuffle Up and Play. Today, I've brought 3 of the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Tubers here to play a real card game, Magic the Gathering.
This is off to a great start. Yeah. Happy you came out here.
Yeah,
so I thought you were supposed to be nicer for that.
No, I think it's great that you stick with your card game despite all of the evidence to the contrary.
And same to you.
Yes. Well, we're about where Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like 5 years ago maybe, and you're a vision of our future? Is that how this works?
If you're in firewall formats, I'm surprised you're still filming it. Are people watching?
Yeah, how's Standard doing, guys? You guys doing all right?
I understand you've introduced full art and serialized cards to help boost sales. How's that going?
We're never going to have anything as impressive as Cruel Tutor, but hopefully we'll get something soon.
Before we get started, who are you and where can people find you if they're interested?
Well, I have to, make sure the prof's not the only best dressed person in the pod here today, but I am Simo. You can find me all over the place at CIMO with a million extra O's after the fact. And, well, as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, I don't like having fun and seeing my opponents miserable. So I decided to try to build my deck to be as most unfun as possible and be reminiscent of everyone's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck, Tearlament. So I brought for the table Tival the Balanced Scale. We are going to be doing a lot of milling, we're going to be doing a lot of reanimating, and we're going to be having a grand old time comboing off, making a horde of zombies, and just killing everyone at the table. Hopefully by turn 3, 4, we'll see.
You're not winning turn 3 or 4. We're putting the brakes on that.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
My name is Nimnim. I stream on twitch.tv/Nimnim, and I'm all over the other place, every other social media at NYHMNIM. I brought Alexios Deimos of Cosmos here. I don't know what a Deimos is, but this seems like a pretty badass character here. It's going to swing around the table, it deals trample damage, and it gets a +1/+1 counter for each attack that it does. So over the course of the game, it's going to ramp up to some huge amounts. You guys are going to have to make some decisions if you want to work with me or not.
Hey, I'm Joseph. I've been here before. It's your boy, MBT. I'm on all the socials as MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! Follow my Blue Sky. I'm doing a dedicated Blue Sky push.
Whoa, you and the 3 other people on that platform.
Yeah.
No, I'm on Blue Sky.
Okay, 4.
Are you not on Blue Sky?
No.
It's where the audience is.
I'm not online chronically enough like the rest of you.
Yeah. Tune in next year when I get on Mastodon. Anyway, last episode I was on, I heard your comments loud and clear. I wasn't mean enough. So today we brought 2 of the individuals I bully the most frequently in order to turn me on. And I'm turned on. And I brought Malek Reforged Researcher. See, last time I just didn't bring any blue, and I was really upset that I didn't get to do one of the things that's unique to Magic the Gathering, which is interacting with an opponent. So today, I will be doing my best to cast big, sexy counter spells and big, sexy bombs, and we'll just see if it works.
Well, as anyone who has ever watched me knows, I have a major god complex.
Normal
so
running
that's why I'm going to be
Ayaka.
playing Kefka, Court Mage. This is is a nasty, nasty deck. Just about every card in it is a problem, and I can't wait to be just that. The problem of this board to show you the problem of the deck. It's all here in this deck, as I do. Honest question here.
Need to do that.
Is it
Whatever.
true that the pipeline only goes one way? Manifest. Players
By ordinance divine.
Magic
My
players
apologies. Sakura swirl.
I haven't found that Yu-Gi-Oh players are willing to try a second card game.
Why do they have cryo shields?
Yu-Gi-Oh players would come on to shuffle up and play. We're like,
I thought we were trying to shield freeze teams here.
we have a pro that plays like
Unleash.
Digimon. I
Cryo
wouldn't be happy for
incarnate.
there to be a pipeline at all. Please try something other than the game you already play.
Which is ironic because Yu-Gi-Oh players already don't like playing Yu-Gi-Oh. And so you think they would want to find another card game to try, but they're just so stubborn and, you know, our abusive relationship with this game that we just stick with it.
The worst thing in the world is playing Yu-Gi-Oh. The second worst thing in the world is playing anything else.
Unleash. By ordinance divine.
We're playing something else today.
I couldn't get any worse, right?
Shall we roll for high to see who goes first?
6.
All right.
So rude.
11.
I rolled a 6 as well.
Shower me with the obey.
All right.
Unleash.
I will be on the shred.
It's already downhill from here.
That's most episodes. That's it. People tune in for the intros and they go, eh.
Oh, so it's just like your show.
People don't tune in. Did you see the Junior Journey finale?
Nobody saw the Junior Journey finale.
Links to the Junior Journey finale in this video's description. Comment, I came here from Shuffle Up and Play.
Imagine getting to draw 7.
No more
Let's see
love.
what we got here. Actually, let's see what we got here. And we're gonna mulligan.
Yeah, this one,
Receive my blessing. Cleanup sequence initiated.
this one's the
Can't hide the truth.
I probably should not keep a one-land hand for the mana curve that this deck has.
I think I have correct less in Yu-Gi-Oh than that.
Wow, I mean,
probably should keep a 6.
must be a
right?
deck building issue, guys. I think mine is
Sorry, we're not playing one color over here.
All right, I can keep this. I can keep this one. It's nice to be able to see my cards.
Yeah, this is good.
Time to shine.
All right, and since this is Commander, I get to draw on turn 1. I am playing
Obey.
a
Unleash.
island.
Do your
Pass the turn.
master's bidding.
I draw.
My apologies.
I am going to play a Molten Tributary. This powerful card comes into play.
Piss?
You go.
A cryo shield? What the
I'm
fuck?
gonna be worse. I'm gonna be so much worse.
We're like 30 seconds.
Okay, methinks they wanted me to use Varka here.
Infiltration lens equips 1, and then you can force off. I get to draw 2 cards for creature attack.
That's gonna be very annoying.
It'll be annoying in a couple.
Cryo incarnate.
My turn. I draw. You fool! It is my blood-stained fire. This card lets me pay a life.
Take flight.
We've read fetch lands.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and crack the fetch.
They definitely wanted us to use a pyro.
Obey.
It's shocking.
I'm gonna shock it in.
Whatever spell you're casting is probably
My
pretty
apologies.
important.
It's pretty important to this format specifically.
Does it rhyme with Schmeth right Shaman?
It rhymes with Schmolschme.
Well, you can.
So I'm down to 37. I will tap the Overgrown Tomb for a Soul Ring.
Yeah, I'm gonna counter that.
Oh my god, you really did!
You get 2 treasure tokens.
So you get the Soul Ring.
I get Soul Ring once. Yeah.
It's a temporary Soul Ring. You get to Soul Ring once.
Wow.
There you go. You get 2 treasures. It's better than a Soul Ring because this can tap for any color of mana. So I've done you a great favor. You're at 37. 37 for 2 treasure tokens.
Thank you.
This is way different than we were playing with Alex. It's just not casting remove.
Imagine having interaction.
No more love.
And anything else? You've got 2 mana.
Yeah, now that I have 2 colored
Can't hide the truth.
I'll cash in the 2 treasures for Rampant Growth.
Arcane Denial. No.
I've got packed. Is everyone okay with this?
Alright, I'll go ahead and put in an island tapped from the Rampant Growth, and unfortunately, because Prof was so mean to me, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Oh,
What is that island?
What?
It's like the gamer island. It's the RGB island.
Time to shine.
It looks like so.
Swear by my sword.
We'll go ahead and and drop it.
Unleash my ordnance divine.
Online. Yes, it is. Arcane Signet.
Geo Shield, I wonder. Maybe there's like a character and a Nemo character that can deal with that kind of shield. Oh, and like maybe Pyro, they just so happen to, their best slot team just so happens to be Pyro, to deal with the Pyro shield as well.
These are all honest mana rocks. You got
Yeah, you got a little too early.
It was a skill dip, honestly. You know.
That's gonna be the end of my turn. Go ahead.
Untap. I will draw. Bring in this Willow Rush Verge.
No more love. Midnight for all.
Play Aftermath Analyst.
Receive my blessing.
When this
By the
enters, I get to mill
frostman
3. I'm going to do that. I'm going to mill Osaju, who endures, Bloom Tender, and Nature's Rhythm.
There you go. He's already eaten up.
We might be seeing that later.
That's the one that lets you cast lands from graveyard, right?
I can sacrifice it for 3 and a green to return all lands from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Oh, wow, fair.
That is going to be the end of my turn, probably.
All right, there we go. Well, we're gonna drop this Sulfur Falls, and I would like to spend all 4. I better get that counter spell back. So I'm gonna bring in my Exalted Flamer of Tisnink.
Is that the official pronunciation?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sure.
This is a 2/4, and what's really cool is that at the beginning of my upkeep, I get to return an instant or sorcery from my graveyard at random, and then whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, this does damage to all of you. Cool little card, really like it. It's from our Warhammer set. Well, y'all play Warhammer?
No.
Neither do I.
We spend
Or I
our
guess I
money on
do.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Fast turn.
This is
What? Oh, are you thinking?
I'm just a little
First
concerned
half,
that there's now 2 guys on
unironically,
board
I think
that
would be
absolutely
really
must be killed
would be
under
best
any
played
circumstances.
with.
All right, so
my
we'll play
beloved Hoot
Training
team.
Center, and then
Hooray.
I'm good.
Oh man, I don't like that you left mana open. All right, let's go. I'm going to play another mountain, and then I'm going to tap out here for Alexios. Let's bring out Alexios, Deimos of Cosmos.
Will you now?
I'm hoping to. You said you would let me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I don't have anything else to do with my turn, so I'm going to pass turn, and I'm going to pass Alexios to you, Alex.
The fun begins.
Alexios gets a +1/+1 counter.
Thank you very much.